26, 27 times. I want to hear it.
No, I apologize.
You can apologize, but we caught you lying.
Report 2 years and
Because this thing was filed
4 months.
October 2nd, 2023, which is 2.5 years ago. And we never got around to the hearing until, I guess, you walked off the job essentially on September 14th of 2023 and never found your way back that day. What does it show when he was
Yeah, just a second.
put into custody?
I can find it.
When was the last time the probation saw him?
Well, since he posted bond, he has been reporting to the probation department.
I'm talking about from the time he stopped reporting until he came back. What period of time is that?
Taken into consideration.
Yeah, he found his way back according to the authorities, with authorities' help. See, the thing, you have to report, or you're not on probation. That's the essence. You're on supervision, or you're not. And I tell them, if you can't do anything else, you got to report.
He was arrested on December 16th.
Right here, the judge is laying down the golden rule of probation. Reporting is everything. Miss that, and legally, you're not just slipping, you're disappearing from the system. So the real question is, was this negligence or a calculated risk?
2025. And after he
But that was
pled.
2 years from 23 when he last failed to report.
After he pled, he was released on February 9th.
And then he's reported.
How much time do we have on him?
It's not a lot, Your Honor. Just doing the real fast math here, it's a little over 2 months. Right at 65 to 70 days.
Get it accurate.
Hmm.
Not much more.
No, I mean, I'm just guesstimating.
Maybe it's plea time or something.
Oh,
Your Honor, at the appropriate time,
go ahead.
Mr. Renfro wanted to address to give a court an explanation.
And we're ready on what should be done. Who wants to start?
Defer.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I didn't report. Actually, what happened, I had COVID. I sent my paperwork into the court. I sent it to Mr. Gary, our probation officer. And somehow they didn't get it. I guess I sent an email.
For 2 years, so.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Explanation is not all for 2 years.
I want to hear it.
But it happened.
Then don't start off with once upon a time.
Over the phone verbally that take care of my fees or whatever and keep reporting over the phone to him. I know he had a job. He was still marked as not showing up, but I was reporting over the phone to him.
Were you?
She was not there. It was
Yeah, I don't believe that either, because that's not the way we worked. And COVID was in 2020. And it passed on reporting soon enough. It wasn't for years. You failed to report September 14th, 2023. It's not COVID. It's not COVID. Come on. And you were gone for 2 years. That's not COVID. Over 3 years before you just walked off the job. Contacted.
That's a critical moment. The judge just dismantled the defendant's excuse in real time. Notice how COVID is rejected instantly because the timeline doesn't match. In court, facts beat stories every single time. So now, credibility? It's collapsing fast.
The officer on February 11th of this year stating you would not be able to report for your visit due to lack of transportation for February 13th, 2026 at 1:45. You failed to report on February 13th, which prompted the officer to contact you and inquire why you had. Do you remember that?
Yes, sir.
What did you tell them?
I was sick. I provided paperwork for I was sick.
I'm sorry.
I was sick. I provided paperwork to her that I was sick.
No, what did it say? Well, why didn't you report? Where were you that day?
Getting tested for flu.
Okay. Where?
Walgreens on College Street.
That's what you're going to stand by? That's your story?
Yes, sir. I signed you on the
Well, your GPS device doesn't show that, strangely enough. GPS, you have one, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, it shows you were not present at Walgreens at that day at all. Also, you reported in February, denied any use of alcohol or drugs, then tested positive for alcohol, and then said, well, that was because I'll tell you now, I did drink alcohol last night. Not until we catch it are you forthcoming.
No, I was
And you, if you can't be honest with us, if you can't be honest with us, because we give a lot of trust to the people, but when the trust is found to be broken, you've lost your credibility. I wouldn't trust you either. I think you've broken the trust.
The court said continuing him on probation.
No,
I think you said continuing the probation.
it was the officer is reluctant to recommend continuing his
So
probation.
does that mean she's reluctantly recommending that he be
No,
continued?
is reluctant.
The same mistake.
He knows what it is. He's playing semantics with it.
But it doesn't appear that she's ruling that. Not sure. I just think there might be something like this.
I know the lady, and I know what she wants. I know what she's trying to convey. We're disappointed.
No, I apologize, sir. I didn't.
You can apologize, but we caught you lying. Anyway,
I don't see anything other than just repeated infractions of the same deal. He wants this on his terms and his terms alone, and that's not how we operate, Judge.
the whole thing is bad enough. He failed to report, and he was absconding for how long?
2 years and 4
I mean,
months.
that's hard to explain away.
Performance while he was on a bond pending the disposition of the case, and whatever his actions were, I guess, speak for themselves through the probation department.
I mean, he was sentenced to 5. Well, the thing is this, once again, it's if you can't do anything else, you got to report. You have to report, if nothing else. And you were gone. You were AWOL. Have you ever been in the army, in the military? Well, when you're AWOL, it's not good.
He wanted to just say what you're going to say.
No, absconder. I had an opportunity for a railroad as a job, a train conductor. I was trying to get that.
I don't care. You were supposed to report. You missed reporting for over 26 times? 26, 27 times in a row. Nobody does that. And what's good for one is good for all. If I said, okay, I'm passing Mr. Renfro, then everybody would say, I want the Gregory Renfro rule. I can trail off for 2 years and come.
This is where everything turns. The judge isn't just deciding one case. He's protecting the integrity of the entire system. If he lets this slide, it sets a dangerous precedent. And in legal terms, that's something courts avoid at all costs. So ask yourself, is this about mercy anymore or accountability?
And wander back, and we'll pick up where we left off. I can't do that. If I've always said it, 19 plus years. If you can't do anything, you got to report, or else you're really not on probation. You're on your own probation, which is the tail wagging the dog. It's not working. It doesn't work naturally, right? I mean, I'm willing to drag you across the finish line in some cases just to get you finished, but you got to do the heavy lifting. And 2 years plus is a long time. Any of those days, 800 days, any of those days, you could have walked up and said, before y'all go send something, it's gotten the best of me. I'm here and I want to pick up, please have mercy. But no, you got arrested, right? Yes, you got arrested. We had to find you. And that's not the way it should be. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
One drink because
Yes, sir.
my mom died in January, and in January is when I had that drink, so that was the only reason.
All right.
I didn't have time to
Look,
breathe in jail.
it's not the drink that's carrying the day. It's the failure to report for 2+ years. That's what life includes death. We all have happiness. We all have agony when we lose loved ones, but we just don't quit. It makes me teary-eyed. But your mother would want, but what you want to be is proud for your mother. But the 5 is the minimum, is what we're dealing with here, because it was 5 years that was suspended, and you were placed on 10 years. Yeah, I'm sorry. There you go. Okay, thank you. So, once again, I find there is sufficient evidence supporting this motion to grant it by a preponderance of the evidence or greater, as allegation 1 is proven true by a preponderance of the evidence or greater, and your probation is hereby revoked. You are sentenced to 5 years in prison, and you will be given credit for all time you have served in accordance with this case. And good luck to you, sir.
And there it is, the final hammer drops. 5 years, not just for missing appointments, but for breaking trust over time. In the justice system, consistency matters, and when that trust is gone, the consequences aren't small, they're final. Was this outcome inevitable? Or could one decision have changed everything?
I have Stephen Allen.
But that was my last one.